that time again.
It sure is.
I guess we got to sing this. I think we need to slow down. We're running away.
Oh, yeah.
If you are happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Since we are way over here in the gospel library, we're going to throw everybody a kiss over
That's
here.
right.
If you're happy and you know it, throw a kiss like this. If you're happy and you know it, throw a kiss like this. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, throw a kiss like this. Do y'all remember? Put your finger way up there in the air. Put your finger way up there in the air. Put your finger in the air and shake it right up there with your finger right up there in the air. Stick your finger in your ear, in your ear. Put your finger in your ear, in your ear. Put your finger in your ear. Sometimes you can't hardly hear when you got your finger stuck up there in your ear. Take your hand and rub your belly, and I bet the thing shakes like jelly. Take your hand and rub your belly, mine shakes just like jelly. I gotta do something about that jelly belly. We're so glad you're watching Story Hour this morning from the library here in Gloucester. Miss Laura, Miss Maddie, we're so glad to be here. We'll sing a little bit, and then Miss Laura got the best story for you. Let's see what we can sing. Let's see.
We need to introduce Miss Joyce, too.
And you know, I guess so. Let's say Red Rover, send Miss Joyce.
Okay.
Red Rover, send Miss Joyce right over.
Hey, Miss Joyce.
Here she comes. Run, Miss Joyce. Hey, Miss Joyce.
Hey.
Wonderful librarian here in Gloucester.
Look who we got with us today, Miss Joyce. Miss Joyce is the library boss. What you call a boss? A what?
Probably a librarian.
A librarian.
Yeah,
there
maybe.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a job tending to all the books, don't you?
I do,
Make sure
I
that
do.
when people come to get a book, you want to be sure that you get the right name and who took the book, and check it out too. It's called that checkout, right?
Right.
Miss Joyce,
Yeah.
how long have you been working with the library?
I will start my 27th year in October.
27 years. My goodness, that is a long time. You've seen a lot of changes in the library.
Oh, yes.
But this is really a hard time at the library, isn't it?
It is, it is.
But you know, I bet you've made a lot of friends and seen a lot of children grow up over the years.
I
haven't you?
have, yeah.
That's what makes the job so fun, is the people.
It is, and the thing about it, I have adults coming in now, and they used to come to Story Hour
When
way
they
back
was
when.
little, yeah, a long time. That makes it so special. Well, the library is a special part of all the towns and communities. It just enriches our lives, and is a wonderful place that we can go, and we hope it won't be long before all of the places, and particularly the library, will be free to come again. Miss Joyce, thank you for letting us come to your pretty little library today. We had such a good time.
Well, I thank y'all so much for coming. It's just been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a long time. Well, you hold the fort till things get better, and we'll see you, okay?
I will. Y'all take care.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming.
Goodbye, Miss Joyce. We're glad you came today. You reckon they're sitting on the floor?
Are they sitting on the
Can
floor?
we see them out there sitting
Are
on the
y'all
floor?
sitting on the floor?
There
Good.
we go. Now there's a bunch of kids that are clapping while they're sitting on the floor. We like the way you're clapping while you're sitting on the floor. Keep your hands clapping while you're sitting on the floor. Now you can stop clapping, but we're gonna sing some more. Now outside the sun is shining in the sky. Can you make the sun shine in a big old circle way up high? Take your hands and shine in the sky, and then you better do this way so it won't shine in your eye. Slide and slip like the cheerleaders do. Everybody's clapping while we're sitting on the floor. Everybody's clapping while we're sitting on the floor. Keep those hands clapping while we're on the floor, but now you can stop, cause we're gonna sing some more. Well, we saw an old bird, he was flying in the sky. Flying, 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 he was flapping his wings up high. We saw saw an old bird, he was flying in the sky. Now we're gonna point at him as he goes flying by. Everybody ready? There he's gonna go. There he goes, over your head now. Now everybody's clapping while they're sitting on the floor. Everybody's clapping while they're sitting on the floor. Everybody's clapping while they're sitting on the floor. Now stop clapping, cause we're gonna sing some more. Now last night I heard an old hound dog on the hill. Can you do a hound dog? Oh, I saw it, heard an old hound dog howling on the hill. I heard a hound dog howling on the hill, and in my ear he sounded mighty, mighty shrill. Oh, now everybody play no clapping. Everybody's clapping while they're sitting on the floor. Everybody's clapping while they're sitting on the floor. We like the way you're clapping while you're sitting on the floor. Now stop clapping, cause we're gonna sing just once more. Now Miss Laura and Miss Maddie say, we are very glad to see that everybody is here. We're so glad that maybe your mama is here. And we're so glad that everybody's here because we love all y'all, cause y'all are so dear. Plain old clap, here we go. Everybody's clapping while they're sitting on the floor. Everybody's clapping while they're sitting on the floor. We like your clapping while you're sitting on the floor. But when we count three, we're not gonna clap anymore. One, what comes after one?
Two,
What comes after two?
three.
And we said we'd stop. Yay.
Woohoo!
All righty, let's see now. That was always a fun song to sing, and that's one everybody can sing good. How about Old MacDonald? That's a good one, you know.
I like Old MacDonald.
Old MacDonald. Maybe we can think of somebody, some kind of animals or something. What would you think about would be a good animal to be Old MacDonald have on his farm?
Well, does he have an elephant on his farm, you think?
Elephant costs a lot of money to feed him. We better send him back to the zoo.
What about a giraffe?
Nah,
Tiger?
I'd be scared to have a tiger out on the farm.
What about a kitty cat?
Oh, that'd be good. You need a cat around the barn. That sounds good to me. Okay, let's do. On the farm, he had a cat. Okay, ready? Next time it'll be my turn, okay?
Okay.
Ready? Now, old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had a cat, E-I-E-I-o.
Meow.
Meow there, here, meow there, meow everywhere, meow. Old MacDonald had a farm,
E-I-E-I-O. But what if he did have a tiger?
That'd be scary.
He'd say, roar!
Well, I tell you what, I love dogs. Let's let him have a dog. He
Okay.
can get a dog. Ready?
Okay.
Now, old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. With a bow wow here and a bow wow there and a here bow there, wow everywhere bow wow.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
A meow here and a meow there, meow meow everywhere. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Your turn.
Oh my, a duck.
I love ducks.
I do too.
Let's do 5 little ducks first. 5 little ducks that I once knew. Fat ones and skinny ones and tall ones too. But the one little duck, he had a feather in his back. And he led the others with his quack, quack, quack. Down to the duck pond they would go. And his fanny went a wibble wobble to and fro. But the one little duck that had that feather in his back, he led the others with his
quack, quack, quack.
All right, that's got us ready. Okay, old MacDonald, let's go. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O.
With a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here, quack, there, quack, everywhere, quack, quack.
Bow wow here and a bow wow there and a here bow there, where everywhere bow wow.
Meow.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. My turn. Goat, I love goats.
A goat.
Now, we have to do a goat story. We got to do Bill Grogan's goat, okay?
Uh-oh.
Okay, you ready? Here we go. Bill Grogan's goat was feeling just fine. He ate Bill's red shirt off the clothesline. Bill got a stick, gave that goat a whack, and he tied him to the railroad track. Woo! while the whistle blew.
Meh.
Ooh, and the train drew nigh.
Meh.
It looked like Bill Brogan's goat
Meh.
was gonna die, but that goat gave a moan of awful pain, and he coughed up the red shirt and flagged down the train. Yay for the goat! Okay. Now MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a goat, E-I-E-I-O.
The man.
Man, and here, back there, everywhere, back with a quack, quack here, and a quack, quack there, and here, quack there, quack everywhere, quack, quack, and a bow wow here, and a bow wow there, and a here, bow there, and everywhere, bow wow.
Meow.
With a meow. Excuse me, I'm allergic to cats. Now old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Now one more thing he's got to have some kids.
Ooh, yeah.
Now MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a bunch of kids, E-I-E-I-O. With a ha-ha here and a ha-ha there, ha-ha-ha-ha everywhere. And a man here and a man there and a man everywhere. And a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there, quack, 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 quack everywhere. And a bow wow here, bow wow there, and a bow wow there, wow everywhere, bow wow, kitty cat here, kitty cat there. Well, old MacDonald had a farm and he was so busy he got to go to sleep. How fun!
That
What kind
was a busy
Oh, you got a
man.
book about a mouse.
I got a book about a mouse.
Yeah, we better sing a little mouse song.
Look at this little book about a mouse.
And that's so darn, she's got a little dress on.
Angelina's birthday. Now, somebody colored on this library book. Are you supposed to color on library books?
What Miss Angelina all love.
I know. See, the book don't belong to you. It belongs to the
You're
library.
just borrowing it.
You just borrow it.
You don't take care of any kind of book, whether you bought it or what. But
That's
you know, if you're
right.
borrowing it, you really need to take care of it.
Don't color on books. And don't fold the pages down. And don't eat them. And don't let your dog eat them.
And don't get in the bathtub with them.
Oh, no.
Well, you want to read it, and when we get through, we'll do
I do a mouse story.
Okay.
This is about Angelina's birthday. All right. Angelina loved her bicycle and rode it everywhere. The bicycle had belonged to Aunt Amy, and it was quite old, but Angelina thought it was the best bicycle in the world. One morning, she pedaled as fast as she could over to Alice's house. "Next week will be my birthday, and we're going to have a picnic," Angelina announced to Alice. "My mother said we could go to the village today and buy decorations." Alice jumped on her bicycle, and they rode quickly down the road to Mrs. Thimble's general store.
Wouldn't you love to go to a little village like that? That's a
Oh,
little old-fashioned
I
book, isn't that
would.
darling?
"Another birthday, Angelina," Mrs. Thimble chuckled as she showed the girls the party decorations. "My, but you're getting old." Angelina smiled as she paid for the streamers and balloons. She really did feel a lot older now that she could ride her bike so well and was sent on important errands to the village.
They're standing on their little mouse hind feet there, their little tails hanging down in that darling little book.
"Come on, Angelina, let's have a race," called Alice. Angelina loved to race Alice down the bumpy road home. "I'll beat you, Alice," Angelina shouted, going so fast that she didn't see the big rock lying directly in her path. Uh-oh. Bang! The bike crashed into the rock. Angelina flew into the air and then fell to the ground with a terrible bump. "Oh! Why did you make me race, Alice?" cried Angelina angrily, pointing to a cut on her foot. Poor Alice was very upset. She took Angelina's hand and helped her stand up. They looked at the bicycle. One wheel had come off, the other was twisted, and the handlebars were upside down. "Maybe we can fix it," said Alice.
I don't believe they're going to be able to fix
You don't
that.
think they can fix that? They dragged the broken bicycle back to Angelina's house, where Mrs. Mouseling bandaged Angelina's foot and shook his head. That must have been quite a crash, he said. What shall I do? Angelina asked sadly. Mrs. Mouseling smiled at her. Perhaps you're old enough now to help earn some money to buy a new bicycle. I'll try, Angelina agreed, and she made a list of all the jobs she could do. Alice offered to help. On Monday after school, Angelina planted strawberries and raspberries for Mrs. Hodgepodge. On Tuesday afternoon, Angelina helped her ballet teacher, Miss Lily, wash the dance floor and polish the piano.
She found a lot of jobs to do.
She
Yeah,
did.
That's good. She's working good.
She is, and you know what? If you look, you can find a lot of jobs. A
You
lot
can.
of people have stuff they need to have done. On Wednesday, Angelina and Alice watered the garden and hung out the washing for Alice's mother, who had a new baby. On Thursday, they mowed the grass and picked apples for Angelina's grandparents. On Friday, Angelina and Alice helped Mr. Bell, the old postman, repair and paint his front door. Then they walked to Mrs. Thimble's store for more balloons. Angelina was happy. She felt so proud of their hard work and the money they had earned. Then they passed the bicycle shop. There in the window was the most beautiful bicycle Angelina had ever seen, but it was very expensive. Angelina counted all her money. I haven't even got enough to buy a nice horn for that bike. I wish I could buy the bicycle for you, said Alice.
So bad, yeah.
She
darling.
does
She's a
feel
really good
bad.
friend.
She is a good friend. Saturday afternoon was Angelina's birthday party. Alice came early to help blow up the balloons and decorate the garden. Angelina's mother and Aunt Amy had made a delicious picnic, and soon Angelina's friends started arriving. Flora and Felicity brought Angelina hair ribbons and a book on dancing. Alice gave her a delicate ballerina doll. Cousin Henry gave Angelina a silver horn for when she got another bicycle. Angelina managed to smile and hug Henry because she knew he was trying to be kind.
It probably made her feel bad since she didn't have a bicycle, but she knew he was trying to be kind to her.
The party games began. The garden filled with singing voices. Happy birthday, Angelina! Happy birthday to you! Angelina saw her grandparents, followed by Mrs. Hodgepodge, Miss Lily, Miss Thimble, Alice's mother, Mr. Bell, and Aunt Amy, all with bicycles. We came to have a race with you, Angelina, said her grandmother. Angelina was surprised. I'd love to go, she said, but I don't have a new bike yet. She felt like crying. Angelina, come and look, shouted Henry, who had a terrible time keeping secrets. Sometimes it's hard to keep a secret, especially a fun one.
Yeah.
And there, hidden behind the garden shed, was the shiny new bicycle that Angelina and Alice had seen in the bicycle shop window. Oh! Angelina was so excited she jumped on the bicycle and rode it in circles around and around the garden. Her grandfather smiled at her and said, "You and Alice worked so hard, we all wanted to help buy the bicycle for you for your birthday." See, hard work does pay off. Then Angelina led everyone on a birthday bicycle ride over the hills, singing all the way, with balloons and streamers flying in the wind. The end.
Let's go, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
The
end. That was a
end.
good little story.
That is a
Yeah,
good
it
little
was really fun.
story.
They worked real hard and didn't quite make enough money, but everybody that loved them bunched in together and fixed them up with their new bicycle.
That's right.
That was good. I guess we better, before we close, I guess we better sing a mouse song. Let's do that about the little mouse named Scooter Mouse and the cat. Now you have to let one hand be the mouse,
Okay.
and then you have to let the other hand be the cat. Okay, you ready? Now the mouse is going to take little mouse steps like that because he's just a little, but the cat is going to come sneaking around this end. He's going to try to catch the mouse, but the mouse is going to see him and go, "Ah!" and run back to his mouse hole. Okay, everybody ready? Here we go now. Let's all do it together. Put your hands behind yourself. Okay, little Scooter Mouse, come out of your house. Come out of your house. and play. Pitter pat, pitter pat. Here comes a big old bad cat. Whoa, little mouse, no mistake. Have we got time to do the old gray cat?
Well, I think so.
Okay, let's see. You want to be the little mouse that comes sneaking, or you want to be the old gray cat? It takes two people to be this, you remember.
Oh, okay. Well, I can be the gray cat.
Okay, all right. Pull your glasses down on your nose now. I like your new glasses.
Thank
Those look
you.
neat. Okay, now you're going to be sleeping, see, okay? And I'm going to be the little mice. We're going to come out there. Okay, you ready now? Now the old gray cat's going to wake up after a while. We're going to have to tell him scat. Everybody get ready now. The old gray cat is sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. The old gray cat is sleeping in the house. And everybody say, the little mice come creeping, creeping, creeping. The little mice come creeping in the house. Now, the old gray cat is stretching and waking, waking. The old gray cat is stretching in the house. Shh. The little mice are so busy eating, they're not paying attention. That cat's waking up. Yike. The little mice are nibbling, nibbling, nibbling. The little mice are nibbling in the house. The old gray cat is waking, waking, waking. The old gray cat is waking in the house. The little mice are scattering, 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 scattering. Oh! The little mice are scampering out of the house. Let's all say scat. 1, 2, 3. Scat! That was a fun. That was good. We wound up with mouse stories. We hope you enjoy seeing and coming to Story Hour right here at the Gloucester Library, and all these nice books, and maybe it won't be long before the virus is over. You know, Miss Laura, we look a little bit different right now to the children, because most everywhere he's looking, we see the mask on everybody. But when we wear our mask all the time to do, but today for us to do this so that the children can understand us and we're here by ourselves, we can do it without the mask. But we're gonna put it on when we get back up.
That's
back outside.
right.
Yeah, because the mouth. So, and the mask kind of bothers us. Sometimes we can't breathe good. It bothers us, but it helps, we hope, to keep that old virus away from folks. And that's what we want to do, is keep everybody well.
That's right.
Well, we'll tell you goodbye, and thank you for watching Story Hour today. We had such a good time. We love all of you, and hope it won't be long before we'll all be able to get back together again. Goodbye, goodbye. We're glad you came today. Goodbye, goodbye. We're glad you came to play.